Hi, I'm Diana, the artist behind MyMcDoodles. Welcome to my channel. So you've been making a lot of patterns during the Pretty Pattern Challenge, and you have quite a collection that's building up now. So what can you do with all of these patterns? Today I'll show you some ideas for how to use your seamless repeat patterns. So the most obvious choice is to showcase your designs. You can either do this on a website like Behance, where you can post your patterns and your designs so that people can find them, and you can kind of get your work out there if you like to license your designs. Or of course you can showcase them on your personal website. You can use your patterns in your own artwork. So this is a piece by Allison Wilson of Allison Wilson Art. She created this scene, and in the background you can see she used her floral pattern and put it on wallpaper, which is absolutely adorable. And this picture is so intricate and detailed. But you can see how she used her repeat pattern on her wallpaper back here in her little flower shop. And that's a really fun way to use your patterns. You could put it on like the rug down here, on wallpaper, on like curtains. You can use your repeat patterns on anything that requires filling with a large surface or a background area. And I thought the use of her pattern on this wallpaper was just like absolutely incredible, and this whole piece of artwork is just beautiful. Another place you can use your patterns is selling them on Etsy. So you could post your work as digital scrapbook paper, and you can see that's a really popular category on Etsy, where you just bundle up like 10 designs or so and sell your patterns as papers, and people can use them for their own creative projects, and that seems to be a really popular method as well. Hey, there's some cute designs from a shop I love. Another option is to have your patterns printed on fabric, wallpaper, and things like that on Spoonflower. You can see all the choices they have here. There's wallpaper, living and decor like throw pillows, there's dining, napkins, linens, that kind of thing. There's really so many options. The nice thing about Spoonflower is you just upload your pattern block and they take care of all the repeating for you. So you can click here to upload your pattern, and then there's these choices where you can click the different options on how you'd like your pattern to repeat, and it gives you a preview. You can change your size to make your pattern scale larger or smaller to get it to look exactly the way you wanted. There are a lot of different choices of what kind of fabric you'd like your pattern to print on, which makes it nice for buyers. You can also preview your design if it were to be printed on wallpaper, and there are a lot of different choices and customizable options for that as well, as far as the type of wallpaper and the size and things like that. You can see this is a really great way to share a pattern where people could make a room coordinated with like linens, curtain panels, throw pillows, and everything here. It makes it really easy. There's options for curtains as well, as far as the length and the type of fabric, and that's a nice alternative to having to buy the fabric and sew them yourself. Spoonflower is a really great option. Another way to generate passive income using your patterns and designs you've already created is to post them for sale on products on print-on-demand websites like Society6, Redbubble, or Zazzle. There are other ones as well. So you can do a Google search for print-on-demand websites and find which ones work for you. I happen to use Society6, so I'll show you an example of like what I would create on here. If you go to their website, you can see the dimensions that you need to have for all of the different products. So they have a whole list of products that they have available for printing. It's pretty extensive. And if you create your work at certain dimensions, then you'll be able to use it for quite a few different products. So they have the recommended sizes here, and then you can go through and look at specific products if there's something in particular you'd like to create and see like which dimensions work for that particular product. But most of the time, if you create it large enough, you can put it on almost everything on the website here and just kind of like resize it or scoot it around so that the design works for that particular product. I'm going to create some wrapping paper. Another thing you can do is create like a little collection so people can have coordinating designs or matching products. So for example, since I'm going to be creating some wrapping paper, maybe I want to add like the sticker and some stationery cards. Or you could do something like a shower curtain and maybe like a bath mat, a piece of wall art, and like an acrylic tray or a towel or something like that. There's so many things to choose from on here that it makes it really easy to create like these little coordinating products that will work well together to kind of like make over a room or use for gift giving and things like that. So I'd like to use these little cakes for the pattern for my gift wrap. I've already created my pattern here. That's a repeat, and this is my block that I'm going to export. So I have the image to create as large of a pattern as I need. So I'm just going to save the image to my iPad and then go back out to my gallery and create a document in the size that I need for the wrapping paper. I happen to know that it is 6,075 times 8,775 pixels, and I have that saved on my iPad here because I make a lot of wrapping paper. So I'm going to open that document and then just import my image. And there's my little block. I'm going to turn on snapping and magnetics and just repeat my pattern in the same way that we've already done when we created these patterns. Okay, so I filled up my whole canvas and now I'm going to export this to upload onto Society6 website for my wrapping paper. I'm back here in my document where I originally created my pattern, and I'm just going to take these cakes and make a card out of it. So I just went to grab my original cakes that I drew here, and I always save my originals. So I have them handy here. I can grab each individual cake and make something else with it. So I'm going to take those 3 cakes and place them into the format for the stationery card. And that document size is 1300 by 2000, and I just found it on the website where they list all their dimensions. So I'm just going to create something that looks kind of nice with that layout with these 3 cakes. I drew these in a large enough format that they will print really clearly. This was 3000 by 3000 pixels, so it's plenty large enough. I'm going to turn off the background and export this as a PNG so I can work with it a little bit easier. And I'll make a new document that is the size for the stationery card. And then I'll just go ahead and add in my cakes. And you could leave it just like that, or you could write a little message. I think I'll just put like happy birthday so people can use this for a birthday card. Okay, so I'll just send that to my computer and then I can upload it onto Society6. The last thing I'll create is a sticker. So the sticker size is 1800 by 1800 pixels. A really easy way to keep this organized is to just always save the dimensions of the products you typically make. Okay, and then I'll just add my cakes in here. And I just want to include 1 cake. If you have a really intricate design, Society6 will actually print it with like a kiss cut around it. So I think I will use this this pink cake over here. So I'm just going to take that one and leave the other ones behind. And then someone could use this as like a little seal or a sticker. Okay, I don't want to enlarge my cake because it will get blurry if I take it up and try to make it bigger. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. And let's see if we can export it as a PNG, if that will work. So share as a PNG. Okay, so I have my products that I would like to print, and then we will upload them and see how they look. Okay, so I'm back on my Society 6 website, and you can go into the Artist Studio, add new work, and I'm going to upload my birthday cakes. So you can click on and off the little products you'd like to make, like this little mini print. They chose the one that has just the cake, which is good for something like that. I don't know if you'd necessarily want the one that says happy birthday, but what I'm interested in making is the wrapping paper. So I'm just going to scroll down to that. Okay, so I have my wrapping paper uploaded. If you had a design that was larger and you wanted to adjust it, you can use this over here to shrink it down or get it to look however you want your pattern to appear on the paper. I'm probably going to go back in and adjust this cake right here a little bit so that it's not so like making such like a straight line. My eye is like drawing a straight line down, but anyway, just to show you how this works, I'm just going to continue with this pattern, but I will be adjusting it a little bit. Just sometimes you don't see these things on your design until you have it repeated over a large area like this. So anyway, you can upload it and then you can generate a preview so you can see what it would look like on the product, and then save it. Once you save it, it will tell you the other products that your image will work with as far as the dimensions. So I could put it on a rug or wall hanging. I'm just going to skip it because I only wanted to make the wrapping paper. And then you can set your categories and your tags and everything over here and then save. The other thing I wanted to make was the stationery and the sticker, so I'll just go ahead and make that while I'm in here. You can see there's so many different products that you could make with this. So here, the stationery card, it already knew that this is the one that I wanted on that. The dimensions matched and everything, so it placed it on the card, and that's exactly what I wanted to look like. So I'm just going to click that on. And the other thing is the sticker. Okay, so for the sticker, I'll just go ahead and choose the little cake that I'd like to have placed on it, and it's already in there. You can kind of adjust it a little, and it's already maxed out on the size, so I don't need to do anything there. You can push generate previews to see what your pattern or your artwork looks like on the different products, and it'll give you like a little mock-up. So this is kiss cutting around it, which is nice. I wasn't sure if it would because the cake was smaller than the full dimensions of the canvas, but it is. So that looks cute. Okay, and if it looks good, you can just press save. And then you could look through and see if there are other products you'd like to enable. So you can see here, just like with these previews, how you could make an example of like a shower curtain, a bath mat, maybe not with the exact same pattern on it, but with something that coordinates, so that somebody could buy both of those together and have like an instant upgrade for their bathroom. And they sell towels on here and all kinds of stuff. So you can kind of go through and like see what products you think would work together, and make like a little collection. When you're ready to publish, you just click this checkbox again saying that this artwork is yours and it doesn't have any trademark designs or anything like that, and push publish. And then it will show up in your Society 6 shop. Sometimes it takes a little bit for it to update and to load in your shop. So when you go in your shop, like I clicked wrapping paper to see if it showed up yet. It's not there yet, so it'll take a little bit to load. But you can see how they will show you like coordinating products and stuff. Other items that feature this Yeti artwork that I clicked, it'll show you what it looks like on all these different products. So it's kind of an easy way to post your artwork on many different products that are useful to people and to make some money on the side using designs you already have on your iPad or on your computer. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you and you're able to upload your designs into your own shop or portfolio or showcase them in some way to get your work out there. If you share your work, then you could tag me. I'd love to see it. If you're on Instagram, you can tag me at MyMcDoodles or use hashtag MyMcDoodles. If you're participating in the Pretty Pattern Challenge, then you can hashtag it Pretty Pattern Challenge so I can share your artwork in my stories and tag your hosts MyMcDoodles and crystals.illustration so we can see your work. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then don't forget to give it a like and to subscribe before you go so you don't miss out on the next fun project. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.